Hello. So, to people who generally subscribe to my channel, this might seem very random, but a game that I've been playing a lot, it's still in development. I've been like supporting it in the early development access. I think I've been supporting it on Patreon for 2 years now. Tales of Rein Ravine. It's a pretty cool looking horse game. So this video is for all my horse game friends out there. Um, yeah, I wanted to do a video, I guess, just showing the different riding mechanics in Rein Ravine. Tales of Rein Ravine is what it's called. Because I've seen a few which are really cool to watch, but I've been practicing the dressage in the game, and it's kind of cool. I'm not great at it yet, but we're getting there. So I'm gonna just go into the game, and if you haven't played this, it's again just very early access right now. There's two horses you can ride, and there's like three things you can do: flat work, pole work, and then there's a cross country area where you can ride a little bit. So today it looks like I can ride Tati in the flat work arena or Blaze in the eventing grounds. Sorry, I had a slight issue there and had to cut. So I'm going to start with the flat work. So I'm going to grab Tatiana, or Tati, go into her stall here. Again, there's no interaction with the horses in this game yet or anything like that. It's just riding. But the riding is quite fun. And I played the Tales of Rein Ravine demo since it came out, so I got pretty good with the realistic striding and all that. For those who don't know, the big thing about this game is the realistic riding mechanics. Um, so there's a lot going on here. Just very, very briefly, I'm sure most people watching this probably already know the mechanics, but as you can see in the bottom right corner of the screen, you've got the L and R, reins, and boots. And that is because, for example, if I want to turn left, I'm going to apply the left rein and also the right leg, the outside leg, to push the horse under, and same for going to right. You can, of course, turn with just reins or just legs, but it is far more effective to use both. Now, in the bottom left side of the screen, are 2 meters. One is the stride length, which is the vertical bar with the flashing horseshoe above it. And that pretty much shows you, I think in meters, the length of your horse's stride, which is pretty handy. And then to the right of that, along the bottom, there's a roundness meter. So as you can see, the horseshoe above the green horseshoe flashing above the vertical bar, above the stride length meter, that flashes in rhythm with the horse's hind feet hitting the ground. I think it's both hind feet. And if you half halt by pressing S, which is to slow down in the game with your feet, in the same rhythm as the horse's feet are hitting the ground, you can see that the roundness meter, which is now fully green in the bottom left-hand corner, it turns green, and you can achieve a certain level of like collection and roundness in this game, which is nice. So here we're doing a pretty nice medium trot. And as you can see, if I stop the repeated half halting, very quickly that roundness meter drops. Letting her do her thing now, and you can see head's going back up, gait kind of flattens out a bit. Obviously, and then just a necessary disclaimer, obviously roundness is not just about headset, but that is very easy to see that adjusting. So now I'm half halting again with each step, and you can see the roundness meter is refilling. You can see the horse's head and neck adjust position. You can also see, I think there's a slight difference in the movement with the back and the hind legs, which is nice. Hopefully, I mean, I know that this game is being made by a single person, and she's doing an amazing job, so I'm not here to critique anything. There's plenty of other people critiquing the animations and gates. I'm quite happy with it, because I grew up playing horse games since like 2005, and at this point I'll take what I can get if it's not shovelware and crap. So yeah, we got a nice trot going on here. You can push forward a little bit, and then I can't remember because I did it a little while ago, but I think Tati and Blaze are both like older horses. They don't go super fast, though Blaze is a little bit more than Tati here. So this is kind of the biggest trot we can get out of her at a stride length of 2.8 meters. Kind of trotting around. So getting into the fun stuff now. You got to keep half halting, as you might be able to see. The roundness meter will immediately start dropping if you're not careful. So that's a constant. If I want to ask for an extended trot, I'm going to keep half halting first. Keep forgetting that. It's hard to have to do that and talk. I'm going to push forward for the biggest trot possible, and I'm holding down W. And then I'm going to also press repeatedly with both legs, which is both mouse buttons. You can see we get a nice extended trot there. I'm going to palter back up a bit, and then do it again. So it's just all about keeping it in the same rhythm there. And then kind of the opposite of that. I didn't see, so for anyone playing this game, the different movements you can do are explained in the this here, the Road to Grand Prix book, which is really cool. I can tell the developer, she put a ton of effort in, and it's quite awesome actually. I don't see anything in here about like collected gates. There's I lost my train of thought. So we have extended gates, and then there's a piaffe, which is a very collected trot. But there's no, like, as far as I know, please correct me if I'm wrong, there's no, like, regular collected trot in the game at the moment, nor is there a way to achieve a collected canter, aside from just, getting the horse to around and to the smallest stride you can get, which is kind of a collected canter. I don't know if that's going to be how it is, or if there's going to be, like, a specific collected option like there is for extension. So, I'm just getting her back on the bit here. And I was going to do the piaffe, but before that, I think I'm going to do the canter. So in this game, you can go up to a canter by using both legs. And as you can see, she picked up the canter on the left lead. And the leading hoof in the front does flash green, which is handy if someone's not super familiar with how to see the lead, I suppose. And then I'm going to pull her back down to a walk. I'm going to keep half-halting through that whole process so I don't lose the roundness. Now, along with that regular canter transition, something cool, you can also do a direct walk to canter transition. I don't remember if it's like, so some of the movements are locked behind a certain level of roundness. I'm not sure if that's one of them. I can't remember and I don't feel like checking. But if I apply the inside leg and rein and then double tap the outside, we instantly get a nice little canter like that. Let me give it half halt and her back up here. That's kind of a collected canter. I think that's about 2 meters is about as small as her stride can get. And then same goes for the other direction. I get her back into a forward walk, keep her round, apply the inside aids, and then double tap with the outside leg. And then you got a nice walk to canter transition. And then just to show, that's about as fast as she goes, so it looks kind of silly when the horse is really round and going that fast, but it's fine. So you can do that. And then bring it back down to, let's do this actually. All right, so I'm going to go for a piaffe now, which bear with me because it could be some trial and error here. I want to get her down to I try to get it to 1.7, 1.6. And then what you do is you half halt while also using the leg aids, as you can see they're flashing. And if you lose the rhythm at all, the horse will just break to a walk. Okay, this is better than I'm actually used to doing. Okay, yeah, and there it is. So you can see it's easy to break to a walk. So I'm going to put both legs back on for a second to go back up to a trot. Try and slow that trot down, and then just start acting again by tapping both legs. Sorry again, I had a phone call coming in. Being an adult and having a job is real fun. Okay, so back to, I think we were doing our piaffe. Pushing her forward. So one thing I've noticed is because the roundness drops really quickly, especially if you pause the game, and it can be slightly tedious, so I don't mind it. I think it's a great mechanic and it's fun, and it's pretty realistic too with the half halting to keep balance. But my point is, if you move at a faster gait, the roundness meter fills faster because you're essentially tapping every stride. So if you're doing it at a slow walk, it takes forever, whereas if you do it at like a forward trot or canter, it's much, much easier. So now that we've got her all balanced, I'm going to slow her back down to a short stride. I'm looking at like 1.5 for good length. And then I'm still half halting every step here. And I'm also going to start using the legs now, and you can see that starts. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. And then let me just, for fun, push her forward into extended trot again. Oops. So yeah, if you're not careful, you will break into a canter. So you got to be very careful with the timing of it there. For people who don't actually ride horses or who don't have great coordination, this could be a little challenging. And I don't have great coordination by any means, though I'm, if I don't mind saying, pretty decent at this game. Again, I played the crap out of the demo. Probably put a very intense number of hours on that. So this is a lot of fun for me. So yeah, I'm going to go into the leg yields now. So another fun thing in this is you can leg yield both at a trot and canter. And I think a walk too. Let's do it at a walk first for fun. So you can also do an extended walk, same exact 8. Oops. same exact aids as the extended trot, except, oops, see, that's my coordination not working. So be careful not to use the legs too fast, or you will break into a trot or canter. So yeah, I'm not as good at maintaining that. I really struggle with the slower with stuff at the walk because I do things too fast, but that's how you do it. And then what was I going to do? I was going to leg yield. So to leg yield, it's pretty straightforward. You just apply the outside aids. Again, the same exact timing. Maybe I'm losing some roundness, so let me just recalibrate here. And then again, I'm going to just do left rein and leg. See, I'm not coordinated at all. So I think I've lost roundness. You can see that's not working. Let me get her moving again. This is not easy to do while talking. I will say that is definitely adding an extra layer of challenge here, but that's okay. I'm going to do the leg yield and trot because it's so much easier. Again, just timing it. Push for a forward trot. I got to keep half halting at the same time. And then same deal. Oops, not working. That is a leg yield off the left leg and rein. And then the exact same thing going the other way. Now, again, I'm not doing great right now because I'm talking, but I was doing a little zigzag there. Generally, I'm pretty okay holding that in the trot. Canter's another story. And you can do a canter pirouette in this game, which you achieve by getting like a really slow round collected canter in a leg yield off of a turn, and you can pirouette. I've managed it a couple times, and I'm going to try and do that. Let's see what happens here. So just for funsies, we'll go back down to a walk. We're going to half halt a couple times. And there is, as your gait increases, of course, you need more roundness. So you can, for example, like do a leg yield at a walk with a much lower level on the roundness meter than you can at the canter. So I'm getting her all around. I'm applying the inside aids, double tap with the outside. Now I'm going to try, first I'm going to fill up that meter. Then I'm going to try and get the slowest canter I can, which I think is like 1.9 to 1.8. And yeah, same exact thing. Keep tapping the outside. It does help to play this with the sound on also because you can kind of time it with for me, I'm better with the auditory timing versus seeing it on the screen. I can't really look at that and the horse, so I can hear the horse's hooves, which helps with the timing. Same deal. And then, so of course, leads play a part in this game. You can't just leg yield off the wrong lead. So if I want to go back up, you have to ask for the correct lead. We are struggling here. Come on, okay, there we go. I was not asking for that correctly. So now we're off the left lead. Same deal, because I didn't mean to push forward like that. Turn that around, and then we are going to leg yield to off the right. Wait, struggling here. So you leg yield off of the opposite direction that your lead is. So I think, am I saying that backwards? But I want to be on that lead. So I'm going to ask her to change. You can change leads pretty easily just by applying the outside leg. You can also choose not to change leads into a counter canter by being really balanced. Though if the horse isn't rounded, it will just swap leads for you because it's not balanced to hold that, I guess. But okay, we're on the left lead, and now we are cantering at a leg yield. Try that again. Yes, that is what we were going for. Now, this is still a little too much canter to even consider a pirouette, so I'm going to try and slow her down. I haven't been able to achieve it until it's at like 1.9, 1.8, but she'll break, I think, any slower than this. So, I'm not going to talk while I do this, it's just not going to happen. Trying to get in there. I think you do need like full roundness for this also. I'm turning, and I'm leg yielding at the same time. And I don't know if it's necessary. I always apply like, oh, it's broke. Back to where I was. room over here. So if you're looking at the meter in the bottom right, you can see my brain is misfiring and I am hitting the wrong button. Okay, try this again. Leg yield. And while you hold the rhythm of that, you need to ask for a turn. In the book, in the menu, it says about coming off a turning path. So maybe I'll try it that way. Though in the past, I've been achieving it just by kind of turning while I canter off the leg yield. Oops. Let's go again. All right, and then leg yield, leg yield. Getting there, we're so close. Oh my god. This is close. This is much more interesting when I get to the jumping, but I'm really dead set on doing the pirouette. Wait, a minute. Okay, I want to see what I'm doing wrong because it's been a couple days since I've played. Let me go to the pirouette page. Oh, I thought there was one. Where is it? Leg yield. Okay, yield on a curved path. It's possible to ride leg yield along a curved path, keeping constant pressure on the inside rein while yielding. Highly collected leg yield and canter is a starting point for the pirouette. Okay, so constant pressure on the inside rein while yielding. That is what I believe I've been doing. So let's try it again. Gonna recalibrate here. Do something else for a minute. Kind of like if it was real life and it wasn't working. Take a minute and try something else, and then we will come back to it. Do a nice leg yielding trot. Oops, that didn't work. Yeah, okay, so that's achievable, and this is also achievable. I'm first going to leg yield, then I'm going to keep pressure on the inside rein while yet leg yielding. I wonder if, so close. I intentionally dropped the inside rein for a second. I wanted to see if that prompted anything, but does not look like it has. Half vault again. Okay, we're like practically there. Okay, we're gonna take Blaze out of the cross-country course at this point. I'll have to revisit that. Need to change the pace. Alright, so we're back in the stable. I'm gonna grab Crimson Blaze, or Blaze if you will. Now, I got pretty good at jumping too, but with the way this is going, I'm probably gonna screw that up as well. Alright, so get Blaze moving forward. Now, I know roundness doesn't really matter when you're jumping, but it kind of does to me, because what is jumping if not dressage over fences? I'm going to show nice and balanced. Canter. So just like the demo, the horses will pick up a canter if you point them at a jump. They will rush towards it. Blaze is nothing like Damon in the demo, but they definitely will rush a jump. You can see how she just immediately will extend. 2, 1. Whoop. Okay, we made it. 1, 2. I have to count my strides out loud, or we are not getting over any fences. I didn't think we'd make that one. Okay. Right. pick up a canter anyway. I don't really need to. Alright. Now, Blaze can jump higher than Tati, so Tati cannot jump this one, but Blaze can. And I am using the realistic stratting here. The game also has a mode where it'll like figure out the stratting for you, but I like to suffer. I'm kidding. I will say I think this game made me a better rider in real life. Just helping see distances, so there is merit to this. Alright, I like this log line. Let's do that. It's just me being me. I want a nice pretty round canter before we go jumping. Alright. 3, 2, 1. I think we're going to do 2 strides in there. So you can fit 3 if you're feeling like it. Now with these jumps, the horse will try to run out. Yeah. So you have to, it's similar to in the demo when you had to like apply both legs to make them go towards the, like the box jumps if they were scared of them or whatever. Change leads here. No, wait. No, we do not want this lead. We want that. No. It's me. I'm not asking correctly. Okay, there we go. It's always me, not the horse. Right, so you're going to go for this flower box. I am putting on both legs. Oh, and I screwed that up. I don't think we have enough canter. A happy medium between like charging the fence and nothing. Yeah, there we go. I don't think Blaze can jump up that one. Yep. So, it's still an early access game. You can get stuck in the ground if you're not careful, like around the hills and stuff, but not a big deal. Okay, that doesn't do canter. Okay, okay. See, my problem, and I do the same thing in real life, is I always want to add an extra stride, or I want to take a really long distance. No. There we go. Also, I just think it's more fun to not take the long distances in this game, because it is easier if you just let the horse go all out and take the really long distances. But where is the fun in that? I want to be ridiculous and fit 4 strides into this line if I want to. 1, okay. Didn't quite do it. Let's just, I feel like I'm rushing because I'm recording this instead of just doing what I would normally do. Shit. Okay, so that was me not timing the leg application correctly. There we go. Change. Let's go for a gallop for the hell of it. Okay, saw that. Okay, I saw that from an angle. I thought we had that long distance there. I was incorrect. No? Okay, I could have sworn that was a good distance. If you asked me, that was a perfect distance, but okay. What I was trying to avoid. There we go. Kind of went through the pole there, but it worked. Okay. This guy's pretty in this game. Okay. Back up to the canter. guess we made that. I didn't think we were gonna make that one. One more. Nope. Okay. Okay. Probably should take a longer approach instead of trying to take a shortcut like that. Side note, fun thing in this game is the dressage moves are not locked to the arena. So you can just do a nice extended trot around the cross-country course if you want, or you can get taken off with if you point at a jump. Right. Oh, okay, I really thought we had that one. And this game does have first person. I'm not playing in that at all because it makes me very motion sick. In case you're wondering, for a second, but I mean, it's really cool. It's just not for me at the moment. Okay, what the heck? Come on, Blaze. Come on, Blaze. Let's do this. In my head, when I was going to make this video, I was like, oh, I'm so good at this game, but no, I'm brutally screwing it up now, of course. Okay. Not sure what that was. It's a failure. Okay. I'm not going to rush this. I just feel like I'm under pressure because there's a camera pointing at me. 3, 2, 1. There we go. 2, 1. It's much better when I count out loud. 2, 1, 1. Okay. 2, 1, 1. Oh, no. I really thought that was a good one. Okay. I don't know if there's really enough room for a good approach here, but I'm gonna try it. Okay. Blaze, what the fuck? That was a good distance. I swear, that was a good distance, you know? Wait, change. Come on. There we go. So we're used to riding Tati now after all that screwing around in the Dressage arena. Just keep breaking Blaze back to a trot by mistake. They do ride very differently, which is something I really liked about the demo too. So I look forward to which other horses are going to be added. I think it looks like Rose from the demo is going to be in this game too, which is nice. Because she was my favorite one to ride. Yeah. Okay. All right. I could cut this to hide the failures, but what's the fun in that? There we go. That's nicer. There we go. Well, that's nicer, Canner. Okay. Oh, and then I blow it. There we go. I'm making up a chorus off the top of my head here. Ah, oh, come on. I thought we had that. Okay, that was not good. That one I didn't think we had. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Really got to make a conscious effort to see that distance. 1, no. I was like 4, 3. Yeah, okay. And that's me taking a really short distance, not letting the horse go forward, but it's fine. 3, 2, 1. There's some cool jumps over here. I didn't even go over here. Or is it down there? No, I think it's up here. Yeah. I like these hedge jumps. I think there's two of them. There are two of them, from what I recall. One, you jump through the hedge there, and there's another one down here. That one, Blaze, I know can't jump because it's too high. I'm so bad at those. I'm not gonna pretend I can do that line. I have never once successfully achieved this line. Okay, we got one. Wait, where'd the other one go? Oh, I'm thinking it's this line. I was thinking the two flower box ones here. This, because like I can make the first jump, but something, I don't know if it's a bug or I don't know if I'm just bad and it's a skill issue. But I always like get run out on the second jump no matter what I do. So I'm applying both legs. 2, 1, jump. Reapply the, yeah, see, even if I keep the legs on, we just go out. Let's try one more time. If anybody else can do this, I would love to know what I'm doing wrong. No, okay. Not quite. You really have to like point at the jump and apply the legs at the same time, because once you apply the legs, oh, I did it. Okay. Once you apply the legs, you can't really turn to 1, 1, 2. We change to 1. No, okay. I swear that was a good one. Sometimes I just see a distance, and it is not the distance. Come on. So yeah, not much to show with the jumping. Not quite as in-depth as the dressage. It's just a matter of seeing the strides. It was fun, though. I look forward to when show jumping is added. Another thing I really like in this game is the pole work. And I could change so in this game, there's in-game days, but the in-game days are not in-game days. They're actually, can't go up that hill. They are like real days. So I could change the clock on my computer, and I might. But I'll probably just do a separate video of the pole work if I feel like it. Yeah, too much work right now. 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. No, I bet I could fit one stride in there if we went all out. Let's just see what happens. Oh, nice can. So there is an extended canter in the game because you could see it just appeared. But if I use the aids, I have not yet achieved it, so maybe I'm just not really trying. Anyway. Okay, that didn't happen. Everyone knows rule 1 of jumping is barrel at the solid cross-country fence as hard as fast as you possibly can. No safety issue here. 2, 1, go. Okay. I was jumping, striding, and that still didn't work. I don't know. Okay, maybe we're not going to go all out, but I'm curious if I can make it a 1 stride. Let's stick to like a under 4 meter stride length. But not quite that slow either. 1, 1. Okay, yeah, 1 stride. So very doable. Didn't think I'd make that one. Okay. That's me once again being me. And just for fun. Like I was saying, you can do all the dressage here too. Once we get this pirouette now, probably not. Nah, I'm not even gonna fuck around with that. Not worth it. Alright, yep, that is the cross country. The little dressage. Or piaffe, I mean, because why not? It's a fancy cross country horse place. Never tried this in the first person. Oh, it makes me so motion sick. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Gonna close out of this one. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time to achieve this pirouette because I'm just really determined at this point. Hope we can like ghost soon. Also, Bluebell, I really like her, or I'm assuming it's a her. Them, I should say. Okay. Let's grab her one more time. Alright, we're just gonna... God, I hope this is the time. eyes are like going blurry staring at the screen. Oh, pirouette. It happened, folks. Okay, one more time. I swear, I can normally maintain it better than that, and I don't even, with kickers, I don't even know what I did. It wasn't quite button mashing, but I was half halting when it worked. And I saw it was at a 1.8 meter stride length, which makes sense. I don't know what I was even going at when I went into it. I think it's just about like half halting for like an extra second to like instigate the stagnant motion, if that makes sense. So obviously when you're pirouetting, you're on the spot, you're not moving anymore. Oh, damn it. Tried to sleep. Just my brain would cooperate? Okay. It wasn't round enough, so the aids did not work. Now it should work. Now I apply the inside rein. And I keep leg yielding. And I try to half halt a little bit. Okay, this that should have been it. Swear. Okay, we may just have to settle for that half a circle pirouette. Did it for like 3 circles before. It's very possible. Again, I'm just doing it wrong, clearly. Let me try one more time. I know it's possible. Let's just all the way down here. Come off the wall like I'm actually riding. Then ask for a turn. I totally lost the leg yield there. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna give up, I think. I'll probably just do like a nice slow motion instant replay of that pathetic excuse for a pirouette I had for a second. Yep, okay. Well, if you watch this, thank you. I don't know if this is really a good use of anybody's time, but at least we can do that. Pretty good at this now. Finish this one. I want to try it one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm done. Okay. Inside rein, half halting, turning, leg yielding. This is. Oh, it like looked like it was working for a second. One more time. Always one more time. Wait. Okay, so I am mashing the buttons. I don't know if this is supposed to be intended. This is what I'm talking about, though. Okay. See, and that's why we kept trying. We got a pirouette. Can I do it off the other lead now? So, wow, this whole time I was not mashing the buttons. I was like, no, let me not be a button masher. Watch it totally work this time now. Okay. Again, I'm not sure if that's the intended aid or if it's, it's like a very early access game that I'm playing, so I'm not complaining in any capacity. I'm just not sure if this is how it's supposed to be. But that is a pirouette. Okay. Thank you for watching. This was interesting. Have a great day. Bye.